How similar these three are. Boom, it had turned a little ashy over here. Press, press, press. Literally, I can see my acne scars peeking through. HD. I'm not a fan of this. When it's shearing out, it's still looking a lot thicker than this one. Forehead is my dream skin. Sheer to medium coverage. Looks like pretty much bathed in it. The secret weapon to catfish people. I can't make the pimples look like this thanks to my gene. Right here and right here there are three creasings design on my face. You can't figure out unless you come like this close. Hello people, a very warm welcome back to my channel. This is Subhankhi. In today's video I'm going to do two concealers battle review, whatever you want to call it. So these two are very similar, too similar by the way. They are kind of getting really popular nowadays. I think when I talk about affordability, these two brands are mainly the first thing that comes to my head. It's very necessary, it's very needed to have a comparison, a battle of these two concealers. Which one is the one? You guys know I'm a perfect candidate who is a consumer of full coverage or at least medium coverage concealers. Like obviously, because you can see over here there's a little bit of design on my face that looks like dark sunglasses, which is basically dark circle that I've done over the past few years by watching K-drama at night. So basically I am in desperate need of concealers, and if any one of them works out good, boom, I am going to have the secret weapon to catfish people. So you guys understand my situation. Yeah, without any further ado, let's introduce you guys our two bad boys. So on the right side today we have Insight's HD concealer, HD, and on the left side we have Mars concealer. So we are going to see which one among these two works out for me, which is the better one. Without any further ado, like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's get on with the video. Though we are talking about concealers today, but today's brow, I mean, it's stealing the show, to be honest. Like, this is not my channel, this is my brows channel. I am in love with how they have turned out without any product, thanks to my gene. Anyway, so both of these looks very similar. The packaging is like very similar, only the cap is different. This one says it's a high definition concealer and this one says it's gonna seal the deal. By the way, I have review of each one of them separately on my channel, so if you want details, go check that out. But in today's video I'm gonna just compare these two. Now this one retails for like 180 rupees and this one I guess it's 199. But there's nothing written over here. And also the shades that I got from Insight Cosmetics, the shade that I got is 04 Golden Sand. And for the Mars is, oh okay, nothing is written on the packaging, like on the outer surface of the body. Maybe it was on the packet, but I mean you should always at least write the number, at least if you don't write the full name of the shade. Otherwise how am I going to understand? Like I would obviously throw the packet, no. I have to look through the site, my order list basically, so then I'll understand. I'll just pop that on the screen. So almost similar pricing, kind of same packaging. Both of them are like tube packaging, which is like there's like brush at the end, at the tip. I'm not a fan of this packaging, to be honest. I really like a wand thing because it's very easy to take out, zoop and then apply. But this one I have to like freaking press and then wait for it to come out, which I don't like it. So anyway, let's apply both of them on each side of our face. The shade matches with my skin tone, but still I'm going to apply a color corrector because obviously I don't want them to turn ashy on my face. Only color corrector. I'm not going to apply any foundation so that I can see how full coverage or how much is the coverage. To know that, I'm not going to apply any foundation, but I'm going to apply color corrector. So I'm going to do that and come back. I think I have talked way too much than I should. You guys have understood already long time back. Yeah, that's just me. Anyway, okay, so I'm back with the color correctors on. And by the way, I got up and took the Elegals out from my drawer, and I just wanted to show you guys basically how similar these two are. So these two are the products that I want to compare today, and this one is the Elegal concealer. How similar these three are. So by now you guys understand, like, they are copies. They have just copied the design. I mean, at least they have made it kind of similar, but also I don't know they came up with this design or not, but I am very sure that they came later than this one. This is a very old brand, very old product. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's start applying this part. I'm gonna apply Insight one, so let's do that. I like to apply directly only concealers. Let's start with the darkest area. I'll start with applying very little product, and then if I need it, I'm gonna build up, or if I want to test it, I'm gonna build up. By the way, I don't think I have mentioned I am getting a lot of pimples, acne, so I have to apply a lot of concealers this time. I think that's enough for now. It looks a lot, but I only pressed once and this is the second time. I want to apply here a little bit. Did I cover all my acne spots? I hope so. Looks like pretty much bathed in it. Yeah, let's apply on this side as well and then start blending it together. This is what the Mars one looks like with a black cap. I told you guys it's the same inside. I mean the brush. So I'm going to give a little press. Started coming out. Okay, by the way, can you differentiate right now? There's a little difference I can see. That is, this one is a lot thicker than this one. I'm going to keep applying. Now I hope you can see. Can you see the thickness? I'm talking about the texture, the consistency. It's a lot thick. It's not that much. I did not press, but still I'm applying. And when it's shearing out, it's still looking a lot thicker than this one. Now I think from this two parts, I hope you can understand. This one, the Mars one is a lot thicker, but I'm going to apply the same amount. I think on my left side, I have got a lot more acne than on my right side. This one is active. And before you get concerned, no, makeup does not cause acne. But if you have acne, it can sometimes make it a little worse, but it cannot cause acne. By the way, it's not my words. Don't come to me. It's a dermatologist's word. So I have no clue. Okay, I did forget to put on my brow bone over here. So let's do that. I think I have totally bathed in today with concealers. But yeah, doesn't matter. I think I'm not going to put then foundation. I generally don't put anything on my forehead, to be honest. Forehead is my dream skin. I like to make my whole face look like my forehead, if you guys are wondering. Okay, I'm done pretty much applying the concealer. Now I need to blend it. So for blending both of the sides, I am going to use, this is the brush from Cuffs and Lashes F011. I'm going to start with this side and yeah, let's start. Let's try to find the difference. It's blending well. It's a good start. Can you see? It's pretty much my shade. I'm going to tap, tap, tap on my acne. These are all acne scars. Okay, I have very deep acne scars, by the way. So concealer is what I need. So let's see whether they can conceal the deep pigments. And I did apply color correctors on all my acne. So if it's a good concealer with a high coverage, it should now conceal without turning it gray. So let's see which side does that beautifully. It's kind of looking good right now. Okay, so closely it kind of looks like it has got coverage, although I can see the scars as well. It's giving me like a sheer to medium coverage, to be honest. So yeah, let's now blend this part. This will ultimately decide how much coverage it gives actually. By the way, another thing, I keep on saying these things on and off on my channel, but I really want to repeat it because these are really good tips. You guys have noticed or not, but I always put concealers and wait. So that's what I was doing while putting it here and here. I'm blending this one while waiting for this one to sit. Similarly, when I was applying for this one, I was waiting for this one to sit. What I mean is that if you like wait for a little bit after putting the concealers, the coverage becomes a little tacky and it becomes more actually. So if you want more coverage than a concealer probably gives, wait for the concealer to become a little tacky, the formula becomes a little thicker, the coverage automatically increases. So it also helps, which I'm doing here. So I'm trying to use the concealers to its full potential. If then also it fails and doesn't work or shows sheer or medium coverage, then I think it is going to be very clear that it is actually a sheer or a medium coverage. I'm not saying this is that, but till now it is looking like that. Yeah, I think I have made myself clear. I hope I did. So let's now blend this region. It's blending good, by the way. The consistency looks good on my skin. It's not very liquidy, nor it's too thick for my dry skin. So I like the consistency. I'm liking the consistency as well as the coverage. I said it was sheer to medium coverage, but it's kind of looking medium coverage now. Yeah, it's a, I think, everyday concealer. It looks like a very everyday concealer, not too much coverage, not too little coverage. Perfect for under eyes like me, which has got dark circles. I consider my dark circles not too dark, but it's not too light. So I kind of have a medium dark circle. So for them, I think this is a really good concealer. By the way, Swiss Beauty concealers, which is like very popular, is my favorite concealer, but I think that is too high coverage for an everyday purpose. If you have the same opinion, then I think you're gonna like this concealer. By the way, I want to show you guys, I did not color correct here. I mean, I did not apply anything like this region. No color corrector over here. So I want to show you guys, it had turned a little ashy over here. I applied color corrector underneath as well as all my acne scars, but not like over here. So it turned a little ashy. I hope you can see. I don't know you guys can see or not, because obviously I generally put eyeshadows over there, so I don't put color corrector. It doesn't matter. But on a everyday look, on a no makeup look, or the clean look, which is very trendy now, for that you guys want to put a little bit of color corrector on your lids as well. Yeah, I think I should move on to this part over here. It's been sitting for a long time now. I like what I'm seeing right now, to be honest, but you guys, I hope can see these are still not fully covered. So it's a medium coverage concealer. I'm going to use the same brush only to do this part. So I'm going to just rub the excess product from the brush. Now let's blend this part. This is also my shade, which is good, I think. Also, another thing, if you have dark circles like me, get a shade which is like the same as your skin tone for concealing your dark circles. Then you can have a highlighting shade. Don't use a highlighting shade to conceal your dark circles. Even if you apply color corrector, that doesn't look nice. That doesn't look natural. Your base doesn't like sit good. This is definitely more covering. I mean, has got more coverage. I, by the way, had a lot more acne scars over here than this spot, and literally I can see my acne scars peeking through this one, but I haven't blended, but I still have a feeling that this is going to cover more. This is going to look more plain. Also, if you are using sponge, the coverage will be a little less, so keep that in mind. Yeah, definitely it has got more coverage. This is not covered, I think. What do you think? But this one covered beautifully. Let's compare this acne scar, this two, with this two. To my opinion, I think these two scars looks a little lighter than these two. What do you guys think? Obviously, I cannot like do anything about the texture like that. How will I explain that? I can't make the pimples look like this, but I can change the color, the scar basically. So that is what I'm talking about. So I think this one and this two looks a lot skin-like and not hyperpigmented than these two. These two are peeking through more than this two. That means this has got more coverage than this one. Also, I am using pimple scars, acne scars to compare, obviously, because they are more darker, more hyperpigmented than my dark circles. So my dark circles do not need high coverage concealers. They can work well with medium coverage concealers, but my acne scars do need high coverage. I feel like right now Mars is between medium to high coverage. It's still not high coverage because I can see the scars a little bit. I can see it. Let's now blend this region. Quick update, I don't see any creasing over here, though I did not set. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going back to this part to see the creasing now. Let's blend again. Let's blend again. I am going to give you guys another example. Can you just compare this region and this region? You guys gonna see that it's a lot darker than this one, which means that it's concealing my dark circles more than this one. Can you see this has got a little bit brown portion here? This also has got that, but it's a little less, the intensity. I hope you can understand that. Also, the lids you can compare. This one is showing it has got more coverage than this one. So I think we can establish that point that this has got more coverage than this one. Now is the time to see how good are they after we set it. Okay, so it's been like more than 15 minutes. I got up, drank water, had a little fight with my sister. So let's now check whether both of them has creased or not. It's now right time to check that. Okay, both of them looks really good on my skin up close. There's no creasing on my face or nothing separated. It looks really blended, but there are little tiny small creasings like right here and right here. There are three creasings I have counted, yes, and obviously there will be a big creasing over here. And now these creasings I was like really sure of that it will happen, and it basically happens with all concealers, even illegals. So there's no concealer on earth till now where there will be no creasing on my eyes, because those are my natural skin folds. It is going to obviously crease if I apply a liquid product and don't set it with a powder. So I think that's acceptable. What I don't accept from a concealer is to have creasing like over here, here, like this area. But till now it did not happen, and I did not obviously set my face, which I'm going to do it now. I think it's going good, but now while looking close up, I can freaking see that this has got more coverage than this one, and the creasing part is both the same. That's though not major. You can't figure out unless you come like this close. I don't know about that though, but still, if anybody comes, they won't figure out because they need IQ to figure that out. And also, these creasings are not very visible. I'm just picking flaws. I have my magnifying glass mode on. It's very tiny. It's negligible. Don't worry about it. The formula is really good for both oily and a dry skin. What are we waiting for? Let's now set it with a powder. I think I'm gonna use my favorite powder to set both of them because that works beautifully on my skin, which is the Mars Trend Setting Powder, and I'm going to use this puff only that comes with it. This is my favorite at the moment affordable powder. It's looking pretty good after applying the powder. Okay, so I don't know what I was expecting, but both of them really looks good after setting. This one looks good, and this one obviously will look good because it's a Mars thing. So the formula did not change drastically after setting. So It's looking really good. I think I'm gonna now just complete the whole makeup and come back to give you guys the final verdict. Okay, so I'm back doing full face of makeup. I did not apply any foundation today. Not a single drop of foundation, only concealers did the job for me, and a little bit of blush and bronzer, not even bronzer to be honest, but I did freckles. I think it turned out pretty good. Oh, I should address the elephant in the room, which is my double wing liner. I hope it turned out kind of okay. I don't know, but anyway, let's just drive straight onto the two products. So I have been looking onto the mirror and figuring out what is the difference, and I understood that actually there is not much difference. Okay, but there is one big difference, that is the coverage. Other than that, the blendability is okay. The creasing situation is kind of good. Like for both of them, it's kind of similar. The price point is also similar. The packaging is also similar. Only the difference is coverage. Mars concealer gives a little more coverage than the Insight one. So it depends on you. If you like a high coverage concealer, pick the Mars one. Or if you like, no, I want an everyday concealer, so pick the Insight one. Both of them are really good. The Mars one is a little thicker and the Insight one is a little flowy. Not even flowy, but you get the point, right? Not that thick as the Mars one. So I figured out only this is the difference. Like this is the hardcore difference. There's nothing much different in both of them. I thought this will be really difficult since both of them look so similar. It will be really a task to figure out the difference, but yeah, they are similar and there is like not much difference other than the coverage. It applies beautifully. You had seen the acne comparison. Other than that, I don't see any difference. So go ahead, pick the one according to your coverage. I would not say that this is a bad formula or this is a good formula, because both the formulas are really good. Yeah, that's it. This is the review. I hope you have enjoyed the review. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. All the products will be, I mean 2 products only, will be linked in the description box for you guys to check out. Comment below which one did you pick, which one did you think was right for you. I'm gonna go now. Before that, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll meet you guys in my next video. Until then, be happy and bye.
Ooh, I'm gonna pull up study to the side. She keep coming at me every day and night. Yeah, yeah, ooh. When I left, I told him I would get it right.